At least 100 people are believed to have died after a passenger jet crashed near Pakistan's largest city. The Pakistan International Airlines flight came down in a heavily populated area, raising fears that more people on the ground may also be dead. And newly released communications from the plane's pilot indicate the Airbus A320 suffered engine failure. More now from our reporter, Ajna Harinag.
We understand this crash happened just before 3 o'clock local time in the afternoon, and we understand there were around 100 people on board this Pakistan International Airlines flight, and there are around 100 casualties, not only those from the flight but also those local residents as well. These pictures we're showing you now do suggest the area in which the aircraft crashed into is a busy, built-up, quite densely populated neighbourhood called Model Colony. We can see there are crowds of people gathering around the site. It appears there to be lots of confusion and distress too. There's lots of thick black smoke in some of those pictures, with cars we know having been on fire and lots of debris on the ground. We can see emergency services also arriving, police, paramedics, and the military are trying to set up a cordon around the site and trying to put out much of those flames. It's understood the flight had taken off from Lahore and was due to land at Karachi's International Airport. It's thought the pilot was attempting to land when the plane sadly crashed, and we can play you now what we believe is the last communication the plane had with the airport control tower. This soundbite is from inside the cockpit.
A303 approach.
जी sir.
Appears to be turning left.
While proceeding that, sir, we have lost engines.
Confirm you are carrying out belly landing. Runway available to land at 25.
Roger. Clear, Mayday, Pakistan 8303.
Pakistan 8303, Roger, sir. Both runways available to land.
Very much there a signal of an emergency with those words, "We've lost our engines." Witnesses on the ground have told news agencies that the aircraft seemed to attempt to land 2 or 3 times before it sadly crashed. We now understand that a state of emergency has been declared in all of Karachi's hospitals. We can now bring you a tweet too from the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, who has tweeted his condolences. He says he is shocked and saddened by the Pakistan International Airlines crash. He says, "I am in touch with PIA's CEO, Arshad Malik, who has left for Karachi, and with the rescue and relief teams on the ground, as this is the priority right now." He says an immediate inquiry will be instituted. Prayers and condolences go to the families of the deceased. We can assume that many of those people who were on board that flight were flying home, maybe to family, as of course tomorrow is the huge Muslim celebration of Eid, and this will come as such devastating news to those families affected.